So I'm recording my video that's coming out later this week on Friday, all about the Bantu Knots that I promised you guys. So I'm up in my studio, 10 o'clock on a Sunday night. Mirror, camera, ring light, ready. Hey gorgeous, I'm Kopano from KopanoTheBlog and welcome to my YouTube channel. So a couple of weeks ago I posted this picture on my Instagram and a couple of people, well more than a couple, quite a few people asked for a tutorial. So today I'm going to be showing you exactly how I did those styled Bantu knots. Now what I mean by styled Bantu knots is that these are Bantu knots that you can keep for a week. They look stunning, they look good, you want to floss, you want to show people, you want to be like, look at my Bantu knots. And after a whole week of having them in and taking them out, you have a bomb Bantu knot twist out. So today I'm going to be showing you the step-by-step way to achieve this look, and I'm going to be using my natural hair products, which are some of my favorite natural hair products. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into this video. But first, I need you to do me a favor. If you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click on that button at the bottom of this video and subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and comment and let me know what you like. Let's jump into it. Okay, my honeys, so what's the trick to a good Bantu knot? So with a Bantu knot, what you want to do is to make sure that you firstly have a really good two-strand twist. So that's the first thing that I'm going to do, and I've shown you guys how to do two-strand twist before, so all you have to do is click on that video up here to watch how to do a two-strand twist. So I'm quickly going to do that, and then I'm going to show you the key or the sweet spot to a good Bantu knot. Okay, so here is my two-strand twist. As you guys can see, done really well. So what you're going to do is, now I twisted this in this direction, that way. So I'm going to continue taking this two-strand twist and tightening it in that direction. Now what you'll see is it gets closer to the base of the two-strand twist. So as you're twisting it, it's going to cave in right at the base. So you're going to take it round, and you see it starts to develop a knot. You're going to pinch that knot right there, and you're just going to take the rest of the hair and twist it around the hair that you just pinched. And that is the trick to a nice and tight Bantu knot. See how tight that is? That's going to stay, okay? It's going to stay there. Ooh, so tight. If you want to untwist it, if you want to make it a little looser, just twist it in the opposite direction. I'm going to show you that again, so that you know the trick to keeping a Bantu knot for a really long time. By the way, my curl pattern's looking so healthy today. It's quite crazy. Anyway, stretch the hair. Then I'm gonna do my two-strand twist. Cool. Now here is my two-strand twist. Now I was twisting in that direction, that way, right? This way, in this direction. In my direction, that's clockwise, okay? So I'm going to continue taking my hair and I'm going to continue twisting it clockwise. I'm going to take the two-strand twist and tighten it clockwise. As I'm doing that, I'm going to, as it gets tight, then I'm going to take it and swing it around clockwise, and at the base of the Bantu knot right there, it's going to develop a knot. I'm going to take my fingers and pinch that knot, take the rest of the hair and swing it round this knot that I just pinched. And as I'm twisting it around, you'll just naturally see it becomes really easy to just continue twisting it on the base of that knot. So that's how you end up making Bantu knots. Now if it's too tight, like for example if this is too tight, just take it and you untwist it in the opposite direction, and it becomes slightly looser. And that's how you get your Bantu knots. So I'm going to continue. I've just got a few left on my head. Okay, so my hair has just been washed. If you see my hair like this, it means that it's been washed. So it has conditioner on it. It's looking good, it's feeling good. And oh, good. So I use the lock method to moisturize my hair a lot of the times. And in this method, I'm going to be working in quarters. So what I'm going to do first of all is that I'm going to put leave-in conditioner, which I've already done. Then I'm going to put in an oil. So the oil that I'm going to be using is the My Natural Hair Strengthening Oil. I really like this oil. I love this oil because it has a blend of sunflower, castor, grapeseed, avocado, sweet almond, and olive oils. These are really good oils for you to put in your hair. So this is exactly what I'm going to be putting in to give it the O in the LOC method. The cream that I'm going to be using is the My Natural Hair Butter, which is a moisturizing butter. It's really good for you to use a product that has shea butter in it, especially for me. I have really thick, tightly coiled hair. So this product has shea butter, coconut, olive, jojoba, and sunflower oils, which is so curb, girl. So my honey, let's get in first by using the oil. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the oil on my hair. What I love about the oil is that it's not too thick, so it's just enough for my hair. So like I said, I'm working in quarters. Boom, boom, boom. Once that is in, I'm going to be taking the moisturizing butter, about that much of it, not too much, and I'm going to first activate it by rubbing my hands together. Once I'm done, I'm going to touch up the top, go through the middle of my head, and try and get it on as much of the hair, and nicely rub it in. I'm working in sections. I'm just making sure the product goes nicely into my hair. Now once that is done, then I'm going to start putting in the Bantu knots. Now for this I'm going to be using a rat tail comb, and I'm only going to be using this side of the comb. I'm not going to be brushing my hair because this is a fine tooth comb and you don't want to use that. Not good for natural hair. So how you achieve this hairstyle is that you need to first divide your hair into 4 quarters. So that's exactly what I've done. So here's the first, second, third, and fourth. So divide your hair into half and then into halves again so you can have quarters. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to straighten this line in the middle and the line at the back, just so I have nice straight lines to work with. Once you have your sections, once you have your 4 sections, now I've already moisturized this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide it into 2. And I'm going to do this with a straight line to the back. Like so. Okay, so we want nice thick Bantu knots, right? So now we have the square piece of hair over here. Now you also want your edges to look all sleek, right? So as you're moving along, always brush your edges. Now, My Natural Hair has this really nice gel, which I love. So I'm going to be using this gel for the ends of my hair every time I do a Bantu knot. So now you have this square piece of hair. We have a quarter over here. We divided it into half. Now we have this square piece of hair over here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to look for the corner. Here's the corner that I'm going to work with. And I'm going to take this rat tail comb and connect the top corner and the bottom corner to create a triangle. Now you want to try and get it as perfect as possible because you want to look cute. There we go. It's looking like a triangle to me. I'm going to take this piece of hair and tuck it away. until we get busy with it. So I'm going to take a little bit of this gel in my finger. There it is. I'm just going to use it at the bottom of my hair. Then I'm going to take a brush and brush on the ends. Just stretch out that hair, divide it into two, and do a 2-strand twist. Now I learned a really cool trick with sealing the ends. I'm going to take a little bit of extra cream, rub it between my fingers, and put it on the ends of my hair before finishing my twist. I've seen that this really helps moisturize the ends of my hair because it's the first place of your hair to lose moisture. Continue twisting, and then you're going to tighten that twist until it starts buckling. Once it starts buckling down, you're going to take your Bantu knot, your twist, and wrap it around to create a Bantu knot like that, darlings. All right, let's try doing this again. Boom, darlings. And there we've got our first 2 Bantu knots. Yes, how exciting. Right, so I'm gonna do the rest of my hair. So I've got this big piece here. This bottom square made 2 Bantu knots. This one's gonna make about 3 or 4. So you're gonna first start by dividing it into a square again. So you're gonna divide it into 2. 1 square at the back and 1 square at the front. Make sure that line is nice and neat. Good. Then you're going to clip this to the back. Then you're going to take the square that you've just created, you're going to divide it into 2 again. This time around, you're going to be working from the inside corner to the outside corner, making a diagonal line across the 2 corners. Right now I'm dealing with the last square, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Now if you want to create a pattern, you must remember which direction you want to take it from. So I think I want to do the diamond, the diagonal line from the inside to the outside as usual. Now it doesn't really matter which 2 corners you want to join, it's still going to look cool either way. At some point you stop seeing what you're doing. You gotta trust. So I mostly use the gel on the outside just to calm those edges there. Then on the inside I don't really use it much. And just like that, I am done with my Bantu knots. These turned out really well. I like how they look like. This is the second time that I'm doing them, and it took me 45 minutes to go from wet hair to styled Bantu knots. Now with these ones, these can last me a whole week. Yes, they might untwist a little bit. All you have to do is you just have to pinch the bottom and twist around the base, and that's how you get a really nice tight Bantu knot. Like I said, if you learn how to do a 2-strand twist, you will love yourself, because that will make them much neater and will make them hold for much longer. So some people like to use holding creams, they like to use curling creams. For me, I just like to keep my hair moisturized, because irrespective of what I use on my hair, by the end of the week when I remove these Bantu knots, I will still have a killer Bantu knot twist out. But for now, my honeys, you know, no video is done without those 3 selfies. So let's get into it. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much for watching, gorgeous people. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Kopano from KopanoTheBlog, and I just did the things.